For number one, you're going to want to have some sort of fabric or pad to stand on to keep the sand and gravel away from your booties. And then number two is you're going to have a base layer. So I just have two separate long johns, but consider having a one-piece long john set just to keep the waistband from getting out of place. I for sure put socks on when I have a dry suit with booties to protect the suit booties from my toenails. It just also adds some nice warmth. Now I'm using neoprene booties, which doesn't require the extra warmth, but these socks also make it a lot more comfortable. If you're wearing sneakers, then socks will for sure be needed for that warmth. The third thing is you're going to use zipper lube, and this gets applied to every zipper. I do it frequently, usually like every 2 uses. The fourth thing is, this is called Wetsuit Easy, and I'm going to link to both of these products here. And I put this on the gasket. I also call it gasket glide. I'm kind of spread it around there. This just helps to make it easier to put the gaskets on, so you lower the risk of damage to them. They just slide right on, especially when your skin is kind of wet. The fifth thing is you're just going to get this suit on. Again, this is the critical step of really making sure you are standing on the pad. Just keep in mind that the booties are really the weak point here. Okay, you're also going to want to make sure that everything is situated. This is the last time where you're going to be able to adjust your clothing underneath. Huge shout out for Kokatat. I've been using their products and loving their service for years now. This is the Legacy in Mantis color, and I will link to the description. Highly recommend it. Number 6 is you want to get your shoes or your footwear on right away. I am using neoprene booties, and again, I'll link to these. I prefer them because they're warmer, they're quick and easy to put on, and they're more comfortable when I'm sitting cross-legged on the Hobie trampoline. These also are pretty grippy in the water. They're just good all-around shoe for this sort of activity. But feel free to use sneakers or hiking boots or something as well. Number 7 is you're going to start getting the top of the suit on and getting the gaskets on. So you can see I pull the sleeve to get the gasket started over my hand, but then I use my fingers inside the gasket to get it the rest of the way. Then what I'm going to do is pull on the whole gasket and rely on that gasket glide to make sure the gasket is evenly spread around my wrist, and it's got full good contact, so that it's going to be waterproof. We're going to do the same thing with the neck gasket. Now make sure if you have a Velcro closure around your neck that you are undoing that first so you don't get stuck. I have a punch through neck where the whole thing just stretches on both layers. Again, that glide makes this really, really easy to do. Get it situated right where you want. Number 8 is you're going to zip your zippers, and you're going to make sure that zipper pull is seated all the way in the end, and check it a couple times. I also do this with the relief zipper. Number 9 is close anything Velcro. Usually there's a neck closure, and I also close the ones on my ankles. The last step, the 10th step, is to get the air out, and you can see I do this once I have my life jacket on as well. There is some concern of inverting where the air gets into your legs. You just don't want to end up like this guy.
Can you tell me which way to the gun show? Is it this way? Or is it this way?
And then don't forget your sunscreen.
If that was helpful, then consider watching this video or this video, subscribing, and for sure, giving it a like.